Well, hello everyone. This is a another quick update, and obviously a little bit delayed again. Again, work and life got interfered with me being able to update this in a timely manner. But you got to do what you got to do. But um, anyway, so yeah, yesterday there was another live stream that Jaxie put out, which showed some of the actual updates and improvements coming to the game. They got to wander around the reserve a bit more and see a little bit more of it, wandering up and down the rivers there. And I gotta say again, it just looks visually amazing to me. I really like it a lot. Uh, there's one point when he's crossing over the streams, and before he even mentioned it, I thought of the same thing that he ended up talking about, which was the rivers there. He said it looked a lot like Boy out of a classic, and I can agree to the aspect of being able to see into the river, seeing down to the bottom of it, seeing the rocks and stuff on it, and just having that shallow, clear aspect of it. Obviously, the colors aren't quite the same, so you don't have the bright, vibrant greens as Boy and everything like that. This is obviously more autumn based and stuff, but to see the river and actually see down into the bottom of it without like it becoming all murky, that I thought was really kind of cool to me. I really enjoyed seeing that aspect of it. He did mention though traveling up and down the rivers and hunting game. And I mean, obviously, you can do that. That's the big point of it, drink times and things like that. So it's a good place to get around and to find your animals. So that was pretty cool. Um, Another thing that he touched on here was the weapon skins. He actually got to show a bit more of it. He went through quite a few different weapons, showing you how it worked out by pulling the different types of color variations and skins down onto the weapons, from the bows to the rifles to pistol. I mean, it covered everything. So that was pretty amazing to actually see that, and to just know that we'll be able to have a wide variety of options in what we want to have our weapons look like. And I mean, like I said, it covers everything. So I think that's a pretty amazing little thing. It's gonna obviously cost a lot of money. I kind of wonder if it's a buy the skin once and it covers every weapon, or is it buy it per weapon? And I don't know. I think it might be buy it once and it covers every weapon, because otherwise it's going to get pretty expensive if you're trying to buy all the different skins for every single weapon out there. So, but again, I guess we'll have to see when the game actually the update actually drops here. Um, on top of it, he did address, or actually, you saw it during the stream. What I kind of touched on in the last video was the fact that the harvest screen was going to get an update, and we got to see it during this video. This was pretty amazing to see the animals now being able to be displayed full screen. And not being clipped off at the top or the bottom. You could see like antlers, you could see the hooves and stuff like that. You could see the animal fully detailed and everything. And that was just on the harvest screen, and going in the true racks on the true scores to see the antlers and stuff like that. You got to see a little bit better that way as well. But to make it even more interesting is the fact that they now have an inspect screen on it, which shows it gets rid of all the side details with all the shot placement, the score, and everything like that, and just brings up a completely blank screen with nothing but the animal on it that you can rotate around, you can move around, you could reposition, zoom in and out. That is really really cool. And like I said, I saw that on the description on Steam, but to actually see it in action is pretty amazing. And he mentioned like content creators being able to up their thumbnails and stuff like that for videos and everything. I can definitely see that that's going to be pretty important, and I may actually start taking advantage of it where I haven't in the past. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But um, so yeah, that's a huge, huge feature right there. Um, Another thing he did talk about, but he didn't actually show, was the other aspect I had mentioned about being able to look through the binoculars and to being able to target, drop a waypoint, drop a pin as he called it, a marker, to be able to. I think it's kind of nice for, like, say when you're hunting with somebody, you want to point out a spot to them, you can quickly mark it that way for them. When you're also hunting on your own, if like you shoot an animal, uh, to mark it just in case it doesn't drop. Because obviously, if it drops, you can just go to the map and look at the harvest screen and see the big purple circle on there, and kind of like go to the center of that and maybe look around and find it. But if it doesn't drop, and bleeds or whatever, maybe, I don't know. There's like different ways that it could be used to like help mark and track. And I think there's a lot of options that'll help out with gameplay on. So, and something else is that you'll see here in a second in the video is that he shot a moose, and he has mentioned that the moose will go aggro on you. We do see a female kind of start charging. It didn't really look like all that impressive to me right now with the charge, but that's to say this is just the first experience we got to see with it. Who knows? Maybe they might be a bit more aggressive. This one just seemed kind of walk in a little haphazardly and stuff like that, kind of sort of nudge charge you. I didn't really feel a sense of danger with the situation, but like I said, this is just the first time we saw it, the one-off, so it could be different depending on the other experiences with moose that we have and how aggressive they may be. But at least we got to see it in this particular video, so I think that's pretty cool. What is all? Another thing he touched on was the error he had in announcing the updates for the animals on the reserves. He did mention that Africa is not going to get the greater kudu. He said he was looking through three different uh, uh, information sheets or whatever, and it happened to be one of the preliminary ones, and they ended up deciding not to do the greater kudu for Africa after all, and instead they were adding the widgeon into it because of the fact of the amount of time and effort to put in a new model. But here's the thing I'm taking away from that. On previous videos, he's mentioned that they're not working on Africa at all at this point, right? But if they had the greater kudu on a list at some point as a thought, all right. My idea is that if they put it on the list, they're thinking about it. All right. This could still end up happening on the fabled Africa 2.0 that everybody keeps looking for, that everybody's kind of wanting to have drops. So maybe that could be another reason why it was pulled and not put on the current one. Maybe not the next map, next reserve after the New England mountains, but maybe the one after that. Who knows? All right. But because they're thinking of it, I think it's key. I think it's important that it'll probably still end up showing up at some point. So, but in the meantime, we're still going to get the widget on Africa, and the College Park area is coming to Parquet. So that one he did reference on the previous video, and I think that is actually correct at this point. So um, I'm sure there might be other things I'm missing, but again, I just wanted to touch on a couple quick highlights and updates from the last video and things I saw from the stream. If I think of anything else, maybe I'll drop another one out there. But in the meantime, I gotta say again, this reserve looks amazing. The update looks amazing, sounds amazing with all the things that are going to be happening. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and yeah. So just let me know what you guys think as well. I'd love to hear your comments. So again, drop them in the sections below, and as usual, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think of the video, and hopefully I can continue to make some more. And again, I appreciate everybody's subscriptions who want to provide them. So until next time, everyone, take care and happy hunting. Talk to you later. Bye.